Hey friends. My plan for a while has been to film my Songs of 2023 recap. I do it every year where I talk about the songs that I released the previous year and go into more detail about how I wrote them and just fun factoids about them. And I had originally planned on filming it in December. I ended up getting sick in December for like 2 weeks, and then the holidays happened. And then, so I was like, okay, after the holidays, I'm going to do this. And the first weekend in January was the start to just a really bad month. And I was telling my husband today, I'm like, what I really would like to do is just sit down and like say why I haven't been able to get myself to film this video, and it's been so hard to get myself to like do anything productive. And then I thought to myself, why don't I just do that? I have not showered today. I do not have on a stitch of makeup. This is about as real and raw as I've been on the internet, but basically the what it comes down to is we have two cats and a dog. Cats are 14 and 16, 17-ish, and Manny is 8.5 going on 9, which for a big dog is older. So we timed it accidentally that we have 3 senior citizen pets. And so Grover, the younger cat, he got a diagnosis of stomach cancer last year, but has done really well with medication and stuff, and is like doing great, thriving, living hopefully his best life, or 9 lives or whatever. Delia has always been healthy, but the first weekend in January, that Saturday, we noticed that she just seemed off. And I was like, I think we should take her to the emergency vet. So we took her, and they said they thought she had a mass. Long story short, she also has stomach cancer, but it's more progressed, it's more advanced. And so that first weekend in January, by the end of the weekend, we really thought like, okay, like I think it's time. And we had kind of made the decision, because she very obviously didn't seem to feel very well, and so we made the decision, to let her go. But as kind of just like one more last ditch effort, I took her to the specialist that Grover sees, and the specialist, put her on some chemo and some other stuff, and she hasn't like fully bounced back, but we've gotten another 4 weeks where she seemed okay. Like we've been so attuned to how she's doing, and it's I'm very grateful that we've gotten this extra time with her, but it's also been an incredibly stressful month, just trying to assess how she's doing and the highs and lows of like, okay, like, she ate some and that's great, and then you're feeling really good about it, and then maybe she doesn't eat the same thing next time, or she doesn't come to sit in our lap like she normally does, and you're like, okay. So it's just been very like highs and lows, and that's been very mentally taxing on me. I'm home most of the day every day, so this has been kind of like at the forefront of my attention constantly for the last month. In addition to that, I got COVID for the first time, and it just like, it wasn't really that bad, it just lasted a long time, so that sucked as well. It did give us some good time to like be home with her, but yeah, I mean, I've been doing my best, but it's really hard to like be in a creative mindset when this like very stressful thing is just kind of like on the surface all the time. And I thought maybe this weekend I would be able to get it together enough to like get ready and post the video, and it's not been a great weekend for her. I don't really know what's going to happen over the next couple of days, but yeah, I just haven't been able to like bring myself to sit down and film the recap video like I wanted to, even though I've got like all the notes down and everything. That's just not like the headspace that I've been in. But I figured instead of like one, just not doing anything, or two, like pushing through, which is what I usually do, is just say like, okay, like I'm just gonna like force myself to do this. I feel like I'm pretty honest about like mental health and stuff on here, and so I figured I would just make a quick video to say like this is what's been going on, and it's been really challenging, and I don't really know what the next little bit is gonna look like. I am excited to go to Nashville to do some recording this week. That's been a very difficult thing to figure out if I'm doing the right thing, because I hate to leave her, though I am like a half-day drive away. If anything happens, I can be back here. But I think for like my mental health, like I desperately need to get away for a little bit. Just because, you know, my husband works and he has been able to go to work and not just be like right there thinking about it and looking at the situation and assessing the situation constantly, and I have been for a month. But I do, you know, I do feel bad about going, but I also know that like if I don't go, it's not going to be good. So I'm hoping to be able to kind of compartmentalize and be here if I need to be back here. But yeah, I've just been kind of all over the place, and I'm hoping to be able to be in the mindset to like get that video filmed, because I want to talk about all the stuff that I did last year. It was really like fun year as far as like projects and songs and stuff, but I hope that's something that you guys still even want. I know it's kind of late for it, but yeah, I just I think if any of you have ever struggled with that decision of you know, losing a pet and having to be the one to decide when it happens, you know that this is a really tough situation, and yeah, it's been a long year, and it's like February 4th. So yeah, so just send some good vibes her way, and our way, just so that we can hopefully know like when the right time is, because one thing that we just are very set on is that we don't want to prolong anything if she's suffering. And right now it doesn't seem like she's suffering, she's just very weak and tired. So it's just, yeah, it's just been a roller coaster. It's been really hard. So yeah, if you'll just send some good vibes, and hopefully it doesn't, I don't want to say that it couldn't get much worse, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement in 2024. We're starting with a very low bar. So I'm hoping that things start improving soon. I hope that your start to 2024 has been the opposite of mine. So I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.